pretty sure that, like, remember the first story, and I was like, this is like a little glimpse into a window off the street of somewhere. I'm pretty sure this is the rest of that is what's going on there. I don't have a great recap description of what's going on, so I'm just gonna kick it to you to start doing the 0 to 20 analysis from your end,
All right.
if
Well,
you
we're
please.
clearly in a dystopian fiction. This is, and it's an interesting genre. Right away, we get so much world building. We get Rayleigh and Cherie, and they are the two, and they're against the whole society here, and trying to sort of outsmart the Watchers. When we get, I'm here, I have the potion. Rayleigh texted to Cherie, peeked out from the trash bin, and exchanged a nod with Rayleigh. So they're trying not to get spotted by these Watchers, and then the whole premise that is so wild here, and I thought is what really, really great imagination, is the setting. They were trying to shapeshift into different objects to escape this terrible boundary called the box, and then we just get this pure exposition. We just get a lot of details about what would happen. It's a large area surrounded by covered forest. No one could see what was going on outside. No one ever escaped, and if they had, no one had ever returned. But if you were caught talking about it, you were put on a guilty trial. Not on trial, a guilty trial.
It sounds like that enchanted forest that the coach had the capture the flag game in.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah. This is a dangerous setting. Not only from the actual like environment, but from the people watching it in this kind of
yeah.
dystopian realm. My favorite line, I was just laughing when I heard it. Quickly, they entered the back of the building, which smelled like rotten fish, and hurried past the old lady who ate fish every day to their secret headquarters. I want more about that old lady who's eating fish every day. That detail is kind of everything for me. So that gives us another sort of visceral smell description. They're experimenting on the animals, and then we get the fact that the potion doesn't work on tigers. Cherie calls out, but that's mistaken. And at the very last second, when the Watchers are encircling them, and it seems like their fate is sealed, the potion actually does work. They turn into tigers, and we're left to assume that this tiger can now escape out of the box.
So you didn't give me any numbers. You gave me
No
a very
numbers.
good, very, very good, eloquent, interesting analysis. I need numbers.
I'd
For
say
the
I'd say
three
the setting here is a 19. It's close.
Okay.
It's close to perfection.
Yeah. What do
Yeah.
you got for the plot?
The plot, I'll give it a less of a, maybe a 14.
Okay.
The reason why it's a 14 feels to me like it seemed like, all right, they were trying to, it was so much of the world building got packed into the front of the story that it came at the expense of actually having things happen. And then it felt like we had to accelerate to get to the end. And then the ending, while they turned into tigers, I would have liked to have known what happens next. It's kind of left to our own. It's on a little bit of a cliffhanger.
Right.
The character development, it seemed like Rayleigh and Cherie, they wanted out of this society, and they were very careful, and they were pretty good agents as part of this resistance, doing their experiments. I didn't get a sense of their personalities, though. I didn't get a sense of them individually and what they wanted. I know they wanted to escape, but I would have liked a little bit more character development in terms of what was driving them. So I'll give that one maybe a 12.
A 12. All right. Very good. There you have it. I will have to sort of agree. I think that I'm going to give the setting and the plot both 20s. That was fantastic. And the characters, I'll give them a 12.